everybody? Josh with the GoKaioken channel. Today we are going to just go for a walk. Got the chest mount for the iPhone to record the X-Maxx. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I can't remember exactly when, I drove it over a couple of rocks doing like mini rock climbing, and I hit this one rock pretty hard in the front, and I suspect that I broke the front bulkhead, because after that it was starting to make a ticking noise. I think it was coming from up front. I took the front skid plate and the cover off so I could look at it, and there was oil right in that area now, or grease, whatever it was. I don't know if that's normal or not, so I cleaned it up real well, and it was trace amounts of oil, not a lot. But anyways, I cleaned it up, put it back together, and now I'm going to run it again today, and then take it back apart. If there's oil in there, then I know the bulkhead is likely cracked, and I can buy a replacement bulkhead. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this turned on, and we'll run it for a little bit. All right, strapped in. Put my hood back up because it's kind of windy out. Not really too cold, but when the wind hits, it's pretty cold. Turn that on and power it up. Uh-oh. Hold up. Shit, was this on all night? It probably was. Damn it. Oh well. Okay. There's that. Also, I really like this roll cage by T-Bone Racing. I bought another roll cage for the Revo, so stay tuned for a video on installing that. So if I just go into the throttle softly and then hit it, it's no problem. It really doesn't sound like it's ticking or anything right now. I still can't decide which one I like best. I think I still like the X-Maxx, just because it's so freaking big. But the Revo has been really fun too because of how agile it is. That's that noise I was talking about. You can hear it when I hit it backwards. Now you can start to hear it. All right, yep, this is the spot from before. You guys can see that little ramp there where it drops down. Crazy. Whoop, there it goes. Woo, what a jump. This thing is some basher, man, I tell you what. Shit. All right, so let's head back. We'll take the front off, front skid plate. I know I'm definitely hearing, like, not all the time, but clicking, just for a second. I think it's from, just like I said, that bulkhead flexing. But I'll let you guys know. I'll take it apart, I'll see what I find, and then I'll post an update video. Yep, definitely gotta be the front. You guys hear that? So it doesn't really do it much whenever I go from the front, but if I'm braking after going forward, or I reverse, that noise is there. All right, what's up, you guys? I'm back at the I guess you can call this a workstation by now. I had to fix one of the lights, solder that back on, so I did that. Zip tied that wire right where that connects, and I was gonna do something over here, but this side looks good. Got that back on so that the lights work again. I did notice that as you're bashing, with these lights in particular, I mean, they're not the best quality, they're not made the best, so the wires do pop off if you're going a little too crazy. Anyway, so I have not taken the bottom off yet. However, I can clearly see, and if this will focus where I want it to, hang on. All right. There. So see that fluid, grease coming out of there? I had cleaned that off where I actually used the air to clean it off several times, and I can visually see, you know, the grease coming back out, right? The lubrication coming back out through that part. So I suspect that the front bulkhead is definitely cracked somewhere. So what I'm gonna do next is, to make this part a little bit easier, I'm gonna remove the pin for the shock and the upper and lower A-arm pins, and just move this whole thing out of the way. Same on the other side, and then get this front bumper just moved up and out of the way so that I can get to everything underneath and take a closer look. So, all right, one more quick video for today, and then I'm calling it a day. I took the rear module off. I took that cover off. I looked at what I believe is either the center diff or the transmission, I don't know. But it was a little bit, not really binding or anything, but just not as smooth. So sprayed it down with some silicone. I'm gonna go buy some marine grease. That's the stuff that they typically use in these. I'll fill that area back up after I clean it, fill it back up. There's all my parts. Everything is labeled. As I took it apart, I used just a pen and piece of paper. There's part of the X-Maxx there. There's the body. And then all 4 A-arms and shocks and the rear shock towers. So it's in pieces, but it's worth trying to find out what the problem might be. I still have to take the front module off, and take another look at that. And that is where I suspect the module might be cracked, but I at least wanted to just look over the entire truck. So hopefully, well, I know this video itself doesn't help anybody yet, but if I come to the solution, somebody else is having a similar problem, hopefully this video will help them. What's up, you guys? I know that I said that I was done making videos for today, but went to the dentist. This side got worked on, so I'm talking funny and feeling weird, but I went ahead and took the front module off the X-Maxx, and lo and behold, my suspicion was true. See that crack right there? That is where it broke. See, you can see that moving around right there. So that flexing was allowing the front diff gears to unmesh and make that noise. So I'm glad I found the problem. I already ordered the parts anticipating that that was the problem. So as soon as they'll come in, I'll do a whole video putting it all back together. So hopefully you guys got a laugh at that. But anyways, until next time, you guys take care. Peace.